Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this is going to be a pretty special episode of Ragusa. The reason I say special, well, there's an upcoming crusade, but it ain't just going to be any normal crusade. Jerusalem has fallen under the hands of the Seljuks again, but Jerusalem is not the target. The target is Thrace. That's right. Thrace, which is held by the basilisk Constans the Lewd. He's a master seducer and homosexual. And my goodness, his two lovers are men. Men, I tell you. And now, let me bring you up to speed of how did we get to a crusade against the Byzantine Empire. Which I know some of you think, hey, that's the scenario of the Fourth Crusade. But there are a couple of differences. One, me, Serene Doge Andre Bonda of the Most Serene Republic of Ragusa. We're no longer the Republic of Ragusa. We had a title change, so I'm referred to as Serene Doge rather than Rector. And I own a good portion of the coast, which I would have loved to get one more, but that's going to be for some other time. But right now, Andre the Wealthy, who is 36 years old, he's a master trader, which I am working on a bloodline. This is a part of the Great Trade League mod, for those unaware. Yeah, I'm trying to form a golden bloodline, so I have master trader. Let's make a huge amount of money, which no doubt we can get it on the upcoming crusade. Assets to 500. I own a guarded and decorated warehouse that houses my documents. And I'm still looking for a resource in my domain that's in either Travunia or in, oh, no, it has to be in Travunia. And then, I have to keep visiting the market. I have 52 out of 100 trades made, if one of these must be true. So, I have to keep visiting the market constantly. Which, matter of fact, I have to turn that on. So I could be notified all the time. To tell me to, hey, go to the market. Well, I should turn off the contact affiliated artisans, which, you see the description of what I can make. But now let's tell you the real story behind why on earth are we doing this crusade. It's for this claimant. This woman, well, she's about to be a woman in 2 months. Yeah, this 13-year-old teenager visited Ragusa. Came in a big ship. And it's like, alright, welcome to Ragusa, my lady. And she says basically along the lines of, I need your help. You know, you gotta help me put me in a throne. Even though her grandparents, which I don't think her entire house is even, oh, they are related. They are Cantacruzanos. So, yeah, that's his brother and niece. Yeah. She is the niece of Constans. I get it now. So now we're gonna help this girl out, though she is left-handed. Whatever she'll get very soon. She's brawny and cynical. And she's gonna get a martial education, so... In other words, during this crusade, and once we put her in the throne, I'm sure she's gonna be a femme fatale of sorts. It feels like what's we're intended for. And she is betrothed to my only son, Valius Bonda. Which, again, our culture for Ragusa is Dalmatian. For those unaware, if this is your first time watching this series specifically for this episode, and if you want to know more about the exact details of how this came about, well, you may want to watch the previous episode, especially on the second half of the episode. That's when the event comes up. It'll probably tell you much better than I do. I'm just only giving out the basic details. So yeah, my son is going to marry the future Basilissa, if the crusade is successful. Which means, hey, at least we're going to have Dalmatians running the empire, not just the most serene Republic of Ragusa. But again, I'm a fat, wealthy, well-to-do businessman. I'm not a crusader. But I'll tell you what I'm going to bring to the war. I got my Italian Crusader armor, which I got it from my father, Nicephorus, during the Crusade for Aragon. It's over there in Spain. And this is the weapon that I'm bringing. The Eagle. This exceptional bow can strike enemies at great distances with considerable precision. And I'm sure some of you are thinking, hey, that weapon is never used by tribal or feudal or even merchant republics. Where'd you get that? From the Trade League, when I contacted affiliate artisans. If you get the lumber and the steel trade goods and make the artisans make a weapon for you, and it's very, very random, and this is what came out of it. A quality 3 bow weapon that is originally supposed to be used for nomads, like the Kumans over there that they come here at times to raid. It'll up my combat skill, and a Martian on OS, but mounted troops bonus is nice, but I don't think we have that much array of cavalry. But I'm more of a battlefield terrain master and unyielding, so I'd rather defend the Republic rather than go on the offensive, which we have no other choice. Crusade's about to begin soon. Alright. Let's begin. We have a rally point to Ragusa, right? No need to take ships to go straight to Constantinople. What are you, nuts? Wait for the others. At least make your start through Serbia, then get to parts of Bulgaria, then you're in Thrace itself. Let me just put my helmet on. This is what a Dalmatian helmet looks like. So I was like, yeah, it only protects my cranium and nothing else, unlike all the other people's armor of different cultures. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But I have a limited time on Earth. I'm stressed. So, you gotta make this quick. Oh yeah, and I told my daughter Anusa to go take the vows, be a nun, because you're stressed, you have the great pox. Well, I'm sorry. There's nothing we could do for you other than try to live a life of theology and maybe pray to God that you get rid of your syphilis. And I hope to God that there's going to be great reward for this when we put the future Basilissa, who is, oh, excuse me, my son, who is betrothed to my son. Just hope some things will go right. Oh boy, the Crusade for Byzantium. The Crusaders are leaving the Catholic realm, their eyes towards Constantinople and the Byzantine Empire. At the same time, the Pope has made an enraged speech about the vices of men, of how the good people have been led astray. He threatens every single Crusader with excommunication from the Church, but the Crusaders continue onwards towards the ancient capital at the Bosphorus. What was once the bastion of the Christian faith is now desperately protecting itself, and Basileus Constans III of the Byzantine Empire is looking for any help he can get. We will take Constantinople. Yeah, you may call me an impious crusader, but I already have my court chaplain trying to improve relations, so we're just going to be positive. And also, what are you talking about? You're sending your armies their way too. Oh, my Chancellor, Hollow the Wise Wolf. You may have not met her. Previous episode, you should watch how that interact with this person. She has a lot to do with the Great Trade League mod. it's a very rare event, apparently. But I guess I'm one of the lucky few that got it and recorded. And yes, you read this right. It's wolf's blood is what she has. Again, want to know more? Watch the previous episode. But right now, we're off to Constantinople, apparently. So, here are the participants. There's me, Ragusa, along with many counties and duchies. Holy Roman Empire is in. Sweden, Carpathia, who else notable? Norway, Ireland, Poland, the Hansa, or Hanseatic League, and Venice is in too. How about that? And even Estonia, tribal Estonia. So a lot of people are going to be involved, and I chose my beneficiary, which will be Pasqualis Bonda. He is the Marshal of the Teutonic Order. I didn't send him there. It was under his own accord. And plus he changed his culture. Oh, I forgot. On the other side, you've got, well, everybody who is Orthodox around here. And that includes some of the Russians. Yeah. Serbia, right next door. Oh dear Lord, they're already out there. Russian Revolt, Euperos, Georgia. Yes, and a lot of counties and chiefdoms from various Orthodox realms inside the empire, like Serbia, or Euperos, Georgia, parts of Russia, particularly Vladimir. At least it's ruled by a child, so they can't join, I think. But man, oh man, it's gonna be a mess. Well, all I could say is, little girl, this is your mess that you... well, we were originally going to go to Jerusalem, then you came here. I convinced the Pope to change course, so it's me and her. It's going to be our fault. Are they already at war at this point? Just wondering. Well, why is their army already up and running like that? Well, all I could say is, well, there's going to be a lot of casualties. They're not going to come to Ragusa. Not with that kind of strength. You'll be fine. Let's learn on your own. You really want the learning. Yeah, the Byzantine armies in Bosnia, and soon they're gonna probably turn tail and defend the home territories. First army's already there, but we're gonna try to power through with this. Yeah, we just need to look ahead before we travel on, especially with this big army coming up. Ah, time to go visit the market. Buy or sell, regardless. And plus, I'm trying to put this old Lord Mayor out of his misery. He's 82. He shouldn't be living that long. But that's for complete difference. It seems that humility is not one of Holdo's virtues. She rarely misses an opportunity to show her intelligence and wit. She also tends to compare her to the most delicate silk. I will theoretically bow to her greatness. She is happy with the outcome. Tanners ask for money for a project. They'll pay me back later in hides. I'll make a medium investment. By the way, does it count? It was 52 earlier, now it's 53. Okay, it does count. Alright, the army is together. I've received a report about the next sector to be surveyed. Oh yeah, we're trying to look for the resource in my domain. Now, large farmlands in my domain could hold many riches, but interrupting the work of my peasants and could cause issues like famine. A small tax break should help them. I got money. Plus, we'll still be making a lot of money. So it's alright. So just wait for them to leave and, oh boy, Venice is there first. What are the odds? It's Venice. Alright, let's go. Valius is obsessed with his looks. He often avoids playing with other children just for fear of getting his clothes dirty or ruin his hair. Well, look, if you want to prove yourself, would you like to be one day marry this future Vasilisa? It's fine, I don't need more competition. You could be a good-looking boy. So let's begin our march. She's grown up now. Have a look in a moment. Yes, this is the woman that will eventually put in the throne. And she became deceitful. She's a skilled tactician. You know, if she was one for intrigue and more attractive looking, then you have yourself another Helen of Troy of sorts. But this isn't a free captives war. This is a crusade of sorts. And look, they're already fighting each other, but that's for territorial reasons. Just like what happened in the Aragon Crusade. So we're just going to march through Serbia into Bulgaria and go straight into Constantinople and link up with any powerful armies out here. Head there. Well, I just hope that we don't get ourselves into trouble. Oh, don't worry. The Papacy army will be coming, along with the Papal Guards. Alright, here we are. I finally stand before the destination of the Crusade. With sword in hand, I'm ready to storm the walls and fill up all this. Excellent. Armies now to stand poised to take part in the crusade for the kingdom of Thrace. Now I'm a crusader. Okay, do not move. See what happens next. Oh, they're coming for us. You know, we're badly outnumbered here, so let's have a look at the commanders, shall we? Who's good at defending? Well, I am, but, what areas is this? Mountains. Okay. Unyielding. Battlefield terrain master. When does the battle begin? 14th September. That's next week. Relatively. Next week in 2 days. Real quick, I need to look for any foreign commanders who are men that is more than willing to fight. You know, we need some inspiration. Right, we already have a siege guy, it's just I would like to have one who knows how to fight on the defense, other than me. Well, there's a mountain expert. Yeah, I think this is all we can afford. We're going to get us all killed. Oh, found a good market again. Failed to notice. While I'm making a small purchase, Hollow barges into discussion, see if she can haggle over the price of so many items. Let her try. Got some money. And I'll get some more money because I'm selling something. A box of gems. Which, by the way, the resource in my capital county of Ragusa is gems. So, we already made a business deal. Yeah, we don't have much of good commanders these days. We already have Gonzalo, me, and Gomez. So this is the best I could afford. But you're heavy infantry guys, so we'll try to fight better. Enough delay. Let's get to fighting, which is about to be pretty bloody. And the papacy ain't gonna save us. Okay, he's here. I think we should replace Ragusan Bonda for the Mordvin man. We brought him here. Glad you came just in time. The day of the battle is about to begin. So yeah, put your helmet on, you Bogomolist man. And you have 2 Sampo fragments. Well, they were previously Sumenesco before conversion. Yep. His grandfather was a Mordvin. Sumenesco, pagan. There you go. Trying to correct myself. Virtuous Crusader Andre. Well, let's hope we can survive this. Majid, the Arab Christian, you came too late. Here comes some more. Just hold the line, which, with their superior numbers, equipment, and cavalry, I think we're going to get overwhelmed. Nope, they're not coming to save us, unfortunately. Unless these guys are going to come reinforced, then maybe then. But then again, I'm just being too optimistic. Our flanks are being broken down. Reinforcements are coming. Well, yes, lots of them. Hold the line. I'm using my bow. Forget the sword stuff. We're being retreated, but we're being reinforced. Not just a few days. Okay, one, CK2, and we're here. Reinforcements arrive before we're being pushed back. Now we're beating them back. Jiminy Christmas, what a battle. I'm sure our army has taken severe losses for this. But congratulations, a prisoner. The Bishop of Kiparisa. I know where it is. Only 4,000 of us left. Well, nearly 5,000. That could have been worse. Also, I didn't see the losses exactly. Okay, they lost more thanks to the reinforcements arriving in just in time. There's going to be another battle soon. But where? Them. But we have bad morale, so it's about to start tomorrow. No way, man. Especially that we have backup now. Koda has died. Pechenet Crusader, who was serving under the Duke of Galich. Guess he was a Galician or Galician commander. Right, since they're on full retreat, they're only linking up with the others of Poland. You think should we really go to Constantinople? Since we're badly not well motivated for this sort of thing. Well, there's Georgia out there. I don't know if it's a good idea to stay here. Let these guys leave before we're going to take a bad loss to the supply. Starvation and all. Right. Byzantine Empire and Georgia. Dangerous combination. So let's just stay here for a while. And build a fort while you're at it. It's for supply reasons. Thanks to one of the mods that I've used. Forts are a bit more useful these days. Yeah, talk about your hair. Complains, luster and softness. I'm sure to find fabrics that can rival it. I'll compare it to this piece of velvet. Happy with the outcome. Also, gold ingots, he claims. I'm gonna call it a scam. I call BS. This is the third time. This is the third time that I insulted a respectable merchant. There's almost no fraud merchants out there. Look at that. Still fighting each other and all that and the other issues. Yeah. That's a crusade. They're not fighting over each other over money or disagreements. It's about territorial wars that they already have prior to hostilities. Next September. My boy's gonna be a man. Such a shame that my kinsman died, which means, yeah, that line of the family's now ended. Okay, build a, let's see. Alright, let's just have a command tent up. Make it look like this is our headquarters before we move into Constantinople. A local merchant caravan approached me on its way back home. One of the peddlers flashed me a huge grin and asked me if I want to take a look at his wares. What's Sword of Heroes? Don't I already have that? Sword. No, you're thinking of the golden sword. You know what? Give me that. Here it is, the Sword of Heroes. It's quality 3. This ornamental weapon is an impressive sight. The blade is gilded and a hilt adorned with foreign precious stones, such as rubies and sapphires, and agate cameos depicting legendary warriors. After this crusade, I gotta start distributing these artifacts. Where are the Georgians? I think we should definitely march on Constantinople, unless you want to finish the siege first. But we have Gonzalo Gonzalez here, who is our siege leader. So just stay here for a moment. Just camp in the winter. Oh boy, disease is spreading. That ain't gonna be good for any of us. I received a report about the next sector to be surveyed. Apparently there's an old folk tale about this area. Which again, this is back home in Ragusa, nearby. Apparently there's an old folk tale about this area. Something about a magic bush or a similar thing that must not be disturbed. The elder of one of the local villagers is hysterically telling me my workers to leave. Let me see. How much assets do I have? Let's just move on to the next site. Save your assets and money and health. There are more important things out there now. Please keep having children. Get another son, because our house is a small house. I just built stone walls, and I think we're going to have to get moving since they're in Constantinople right now. But we feared of the spread of measles, which that's been around for a couple of months now, so it's definitely going to spread. Started in Smyrna. Yep, it's definitely going to spread. I was thinking about going to Constantinople, but now I'm pretty much going to say no way, no how. As I passed through Philippopolis, I come across Duchess Edith of Albany, Scottish. She invites me to spend her time at her camp as we get to know one another better, as we were allies in this crusade. Alright, I don't make many friends these days, so it's alright. Let's be friends. Well, try to be. Nice. Oh boy. Am I contributing a lot to this crusade? Yes, I am. I was the one that took part in that big old major battle. Stay here, it ain't over. What are you doing? Just take one holding them go. Don't get all of it. Market time. And Ruminary trade offices has been built in the trade post in Alexandria. How many trade goods do I have? Yeah, there's something I could try to buy. Need some more, well... Oh, just get the linen clothes then. And just sell her something. Or for keeps, in case if a guy wants to... It's like, hey, deliver this trade good. And it could be linen. So we camp for the night. Riders bearing across suddenly approached, led by the pious Grandmaster Aldemar of the Knights Templar. We settled down for the night just before I'm going to sleep. Aldemar asks if I want to stay up and converse with him. Yeah. Wait a minute. Actually, I don't want to risk myself. Look, I'm stressed already. Sorry. I don't want to make friends while I'm out here like this. Box of jewelry. Again, I have the center of trade, which means I get free shipments. Target of our crusade, the barony of Philippopolis has finally fallen to our mighty arms in the wrath of God. Victory is ours. Let's go. Off to Constantinople. Alright, 3 bundle of hides. Let's send shipments of hides here. 1 for here. 1 in this domain that I own. and another in Spalatho. Just get the heck out of this place. The mountains is what's killing us. Is there enough room for all of us? Yes. Plus we're helping them out on their siege. Matter of fact, it actually turned into my siege now. They're attached to me, one of the armies. Alright, so far so good. As we settle down for the night of Constantinople, a comet passes overhead. So the soldiers start talking excitedly what it might mean. God guides their hand in this just war. He becomes zealous again. I was cynical, but now I'm a bit of a firm believer. Yeah, it's getting crowded here. Damn Kuman raiders. You have the money. Hire some mercenaries and tell them to buzz off. Don't move. Oh, the comet comes again. Let's just have more piety and more inspiration. Alright, cousin. You shall have that plot. Remind me to rebuild that fort and upgrade it. Son's all grown up now. He's blonde-haired like me. Although he's frail. And I still wonder if this is even a good idea. They're officially married now. The one that we're going to put on the throne is my daughter-in-law now. Okay, get back to work, men. I know, there's a comet. It's kind of common around here. It doesn't concern me. I'm gonna get rid of him. Alright, let's get rid of that old Lord Mayor who is somehow still alive at this entire time. There appears to be a non-knowledgeable number of ruffians and bandits near. It would be too dangerous to send my men without protection. Only for 2 years. Okay, I'll send more guards. Yeah, just fight them once and they'll be out of the realm. It'll be alright. Oh, dang it. Been assassinated, but now I'm the known murderer. Once this crusade is over, well, in about 2 years I'm going to go for carousing and try to get rid of that stress trait. Crate of silver ingots. Yeah, I guess they're not coming back to save Constantinople as they're busy with their other wars, including the Company of the Hat in a Hat invasion of Thrace. Company of the Hat. Odd name for a mercenary band. Blast these Theodosian walls. That's what's taking them so long to siege this place. Plus it has the Great Palace, Imperial Library, Church of the Holy Apostles. Don't forget the bishopric, which is the home of the Hagia Sophia. Greco-Russians over there. It's going to be over soon. Once we take this one holding, then it should be all over. And you want me to build a city? I'll think about it. Two more weeks. And Constantinople is ours, and that'll be the end of this crusade, judging by the war score. Constantinople is ours. And we contributed the most, which I'm sure I will no longer be referred to as the wealthy. But I'm going to be a very wealthy man. Think of the rewards. Matter of fact, you can see that, which I did not look that up on the previous series, Teslovich, when I was Bosnia. Distribution of gold. I will get 10,000 prestige, 5 notoriety, 1,500 gold. That's what I'm getting. And some of these, I'm going to get 2 artifacts out of this. Yeah, you get to earn your keep in this. So, come on, let's go home. We need to get out of this place. Walking around the market when Polo and overheard merchants talking about how the wolves in the surrounding area become more daring lately, attacking their men on the roads and killing the animals in many farms. Well, she's called the Wise Wolf, and I remember have some people put warning signs about the wolf. You know what? Just buy the silk. Just get it. 2 silks. It's already been visited by a caravan. Good. Glad you come to shop. So, sending the silk here. What if it's a scam? But does it really matter? Also, this area's been visited by caravan, and this area's visited by caravan as well. Good on you. You wouldn't want that. Put it there. Put velvet clothes here. Cloths, not clothes. Now, it's payday time. At first, I want to say that the rumors of me fabricating expenses in your ledger to fill my pockets with your coins have been grossly exaggerated. I would never do such a thing. If I were to do it, I would certainly not use that money to buy the delicious wine I drank the other day. Ooh. Well, cousin, you are the designated heir because of your quick-mindedness. Look, thou teach you about stealing for your master? Deceitful. It's an end of an era. Constantinople falls to great cheers from the Catholic Crusaders. The rest of the world weeps at the last lingering memories of the Roman Empire shatter. The former Emperor Constans Cantacuzenius has run off to Zakthos to try to restore what remains of the empire. In the middle of the fighting, Irene Cantacuzenius, the Catholic sponsor pretending the Byzantine died. What? Now Emperor Pasqualis sits on the throne in Constantinople. He's declared himself the new ruler of the Greek Empire and will rule both Greek and Latin traditions in mind. Only time will tell if the Catholics will be remembered as the ones who broke the Christian bulwark or the ones who restored Constantinople to greatness. False Romans no more. The new emperor is my kinsman, who's a Catalan, Pasqualis. He was raised Dalmatian but changed his culture while working for the Teutonic. Look at what you've done. You broke Constantinople. You broke the Byzantine Empire. That's what I mean. Okay, that's Catholic. He's Orthodox. Yep. There's him, and he's still got that stuff. While he has the blood of Emperor Pasqualis, known to shattering the old empire of Byzantium and raising a new empire from its ashes. I think I made a mistake. He's the Crusader King, yes, but he's celibate. He's from the Teutonic Order. Whoops. My mistake. I should have thought better. One would think it should have been me, but... So she died in battle during this whole mess. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, son. Looks like you're gonna have to find someone else to marry. Well, meanwhile, we have some business to take care of. Gee, I could forge my own bloodline if I wanted it to. But I believe that's kind of far-fetched now. I just want to live in peace. And count my checks. I think I know what to do. You know, since we're into... I'm looking for goods to get in the market. Let's buy some caravans. Give me 3. You have all the money in the world. Get 3 caravans. What do you mean sell? Oh, settle ones that you already own. Okay. Buy or sell, right? And I'll prepare for them. Give them lots of funds by giving more funds to the caravan to the traders to give an opportunity to strike more deals. Roads can be treacherous and several factors can hinder the traders' safety, such as distance, war, and the target territory, how the ruler of the territory feels about me. Hiring guards will greatly increase the caravan security. I think we kind of need a levy size. So, just pay for some mercenaries. Yeah, we'll look at it in a moment. The house. Well, let's have a military warehouse. Storing weapons and armor for future use. And we still gotta increase the economy in this city. This is alright. And rebuild a fort. And get into the library. Not library, like some people. And we need more cavalry these days. That's something we were lacking after our previous experiences in battle. And find the right woman for my son to marry, and hopefully I'll have children so the Bonda dynasty can continue on. Yeah, I made a mistake for putting a celibate emperor on it. But, at least, it's gonna go to another... Well, oh, now I realize why. She's the one that's Catalan, and all the children who are Dalmatians are raised as such. I understand now. So what basically happened is that we shattered the realm of the Byzantine Empire. And what remains is, dang it, let me click on that. It's that little island there that connects Syria and the other. And there is the Serbian kingdom of, Cyprus, okay? And the Republic of Venice took Crete. Yeah, the Republic of Crete. Oh boy. What have we done? But the question is it really all worth it? But hey, don't forget, making all that silk money from Alexandria is where you get our boys home. The Crusader King, after a long fought battle for the Latin Empire, it has finally been restored to the faith. Pasquale Bonda has stepped up to the throne as the beneficiary of Ragusa, becoming the king of the Crusader state. Sure, it'll be hard to continue fighting at the fringe of Christendom, but everyone can agree that Emperor Pasquale is the right person for the task. The Pope requests that the Christian world would support this new kingdom as the best they can. Let it once more fall to the infidels and heathens. I only wish him luck. Again, I care about the Republic, not that little empire of yours. Plus, you're celibate. So I made a mistake. We could have put someone else in that. Plus, I'm giving away my golden sword, which, hey, you should... There's another big spend you could do. Search for a smith for some better crown jewels. Goes along with the stuff that I already have. Now, also, we make so much money, I think you should start spending on the retinue. I mean, you already have one defense, but now let's do more for the pikemen. The Dalmatian pike retinue. This is all we could spend. My wife died of poor health. Well, I'm celibate too, but what else can you do? Just marry someone with high stewardship and everything will be alright. Like her. I'm willing to pay the noble price. I've got all the money in the world. The best you can do. And please help me get rid of my stress. So there's 1,100 strong for the retinue to protect Ragusa from any unwanted desirables, like raiders. Let me get back to my normal clothes. Right, where can we send the caravan to? Here's the goods map. It'll show me the location on the map of location of various goods and caravans to the trade league. Yellow means there's a caravan present. They're buying the stuff that I put shipments on. Nearest one is over there. Or just 2 counties down this place. Trade goods compromise. which probably means war going on, or raid. You could travel to anywhere in the world. I should have done that. What does this county offer? Alcohol shipments. We could send a caravan to the alcohol. There's a 95% chance we will get there and 91% chance to buy goods. Okay, that's one caravan sent. Prepare the next. Lots of fun. Pay for some. There's another one down there. Which has, as if I've seen that stuff enough, grain. Wasn't there another county somewhere? Okay, hide, spice, lumber. Here we go. Send another one over there. And prepare one more. Use a bunch of money and some mercenaries. Also, what's with the trade goods compromise? Is it due to war or... Oh, crime. I see. I recall there's another one out there, but I do not remember seeing unless you want to look for people who are members of the Trade League and such. It's Trans-Saharan route. I remember seeing another somewhere. Oh, that one's visited by caravan. That one too. By the way, when does it expire? Oh no, go to this place. It's a Prince Bishop. We'll send another one through there. And we can build another city, and that would be Travunia, but not terribly keen on it. You got any steel? Just as I guessed. Get some more money out of that. Well, there's a new Lord Mayor. Alright, we got Mare the Goldsmith. Or an impressive set of jewels. I'll give the old ones away to my designated heir for the Republic, just to have more prestige. Before I even consider putting them. This patch of land technically belongs to the local church. There is little chance they'll see my activities in their land in a positive light. Their lands are still mine by right. You know what? There is no harm in Mari. Taking some help to help Valius. Just for one. Children's Crusade. News have reached us that a boy from Lorraine has received a vision from the Holy Ghost, compelling them to pick up arms and gather the true followers in Christ and lead a crusade against the infidels who desecrate the sacred soil of Jerusalem. The boy has gathered many followers amongst the peasantry and has embarked on a great journey to reach the Holy Land, claiming that the sea itself will open his passage. May God show him the way to victory. I say it because I'm zealous. If I wasn't zealous, I'd be like, what the heck? Hold on, let me drink. Holo's longing. As time passes, my once spirited companion seems much more alcoholic and conflicted. She's not playing around as she used to, nor she's given as many clever speeches. My friendship seems to have reached its peak and could turn into staleness. She often speaks of her distant hometown and wishes to return before my friendship loses any more of its luster. Preferring to keep the good memories she made with me rather than replacing them with the ones of monotony. While it is not sure what it'll be, she will leave eventually. I have known her for a long time now. Perhaps I could rekindle the fire between the two of us, get her to stay. I'll ask her to stay with me, which I'll fall in love with her, even though we're both celibate. She will leave the court in a few years unless I wed her. With a curative decision, she will accompany me in only half of my visits to the market. Just looking at skill comparisons. In the event that I would somehow marry her, even though I'm celibate as well. What? Sorry about that. Ask her to stay. Character decision. Oh. What am I doing? Okay, you got any lumber? Grains, spices. Get the spice, and tell you what, we actually start making something for once. Request that the cooks make a feast out of spices and meat. Organize a feast to increase my vassal's opinion. And how many sacks of grain do we have? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Marius kept me up to date on the progress of the ground jewelry. I knew they were nearing completion. When a heavy box was brought to me today, I was still momentarily breathless with excitement. I already got a golden sword. Well, I actually gave it away. Now I have a rupee scepter and a crown of pearls. Here you go. Just giving this stuff to you for more prestige. For your future election. Maybe I'll give that old sword away, like the Dalmatian sword of the cross. Yeah, I forgot to point out, I have the weeping statue that's from the Crusade reward I got. Which that weeping statue is going to give me more money on tax modifier. Insane amounts of money. And a bone of Saint Paul of Tarsus. Just for piety. Oh, and the scepter. There you go. These artifacts are like, well, these are grooming reasons. The lazy, ungrateful dock workers in Ragusa are refusing to unload ships, citing poor working conditions and low pay. They will not let anyone near past their picket line. Troops from all the major families are working together to quickly silence the leaders of these mobs, but costly delays in shipping are unavoidable at this point. After everything I've done for them. Alright. We got ourselves some meat spices with an order to feast and invite my vessels right away while it's still fresh. Great work. Time to eat. My steward comes to see me one afternoon. He explains that he devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This, of course, would require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits will also be great. Let's organize an expedition. The time has come to outfit a ship for a trading expedition. The harbor master shows a large ship with a sizable cargo hold would be perfect for this job, but it does come quite a hefty price. Buy a merchant ship for the journey. Word has spread that I'm planning a training expedition, and a group of priests have arrived at Mongol over request. They're offering temple funds for the journey if I allow them to come along on the journey. Of course, it'll be an honor to have you with us. The Teutonics in Prussia. Supported by the charitable Nomadas Kodesaru, the Teutonic Order has settled down in Prussia, dedicated to removing the northern infidels once and for all. Guildmaster Boljada of the Teutonic Order have started a massive campaign in order to revitalize Prussia and turn to a staging ground for future wars. Working out of Galindia, it is only a matter of time before they will conquer the rest of Lithuania. The heathens look towards the new Zeta of the Teutonic Order with fear and skepticism, knowing they will have to fight to retain their ungodly ways and traditions. It is only a matter of time before they will fall. They put it there. Lithuania is Christian realm, but it still has pagans, so guess once they tried against Sumi, well, obviously, they're still pagans, so they tried Finland / Sumi and they failed. Thinking about taking advantage of Carpathia to get this one more county that I wanted to get. And we'll give it to the Vanessa family, even if it's our rival family. And one day, that title's going to be mine. And I wish there were ways to get rid of it. Excommunications doesn't seem to be the proper way. Maybe I'll start antagonizing it. Like, you know, say bad things about him. Don't just be patient. He'll drop dead. Oh, speaking of Sumi, they've become Catholic, thanks to Sweden, by Philip Halfhand. So yeah, she's no longer pagan, she's a Christian. But it could turn pagan again if in the event that this guy becomes the king. It is time to set on a trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. Actually, before you even depart, off to the market. Call him out in his scam. Caught the fraud. Finally. Okay. Threaten to report him. He offers me 4 heavily discounted sets of military equipment in exchange for my pardon. Even I don't have to pay 1,000 coins right away. He offers them to me on credit. Report him. We need those assets. What are you up to? Tributary states. That's what you're doing. Making tributaries. My expedition reached the realm of High Chief Artesia, the High Chief of Sumi, not to be confused with the Kingdom of Sumi. It's just this one enclave that he lives in Satakuta County. Guess Finland is the place to be. My steward asked me, what gift shall I bring forth as a token of friendship to the High Chief? Here's a dozen of strong horses. You got them. At dinner, I noticed High Chief Ansel. The accursed face is glowing red with annoyance as he glares at my steward, shoving food with his bare hand. Lord Mayor Valius of Athenites is only acting in accordance to his religion. Walking up quietly around the court of High Chief, when I suddenly hear a discussion increasing intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, surprised to see one of the priests from my expedition engaged in a wild theological debate with the local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. will intervene with my charm and soothe the debaters. Calm down, will ya? After long hours of negotiating and possible terms of trade, me and the High Chief seems to arrive at a mutual understanding. This will be a profitable agreement. What do we get? What's the new trade route set up? I'll return with the first batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. More money is always needed. Look at that. We're going to make millions. The caravan has returned. Traders unloading their wares and come to me to sell goods they bought with a large discount. Alright, the caravan's back too. One of the traders from the caravan offered me a bundle of hides. Alright, will this count? These trades? Okay, buy it. No, that's for the market. Okay. A pouch of spices. More spices. And a stack of lumber. That's what I was looking for. You need to know that alcohol too. My steward brought in riches from around through his competent handling of the trading expedition. He probably expects to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. I'm already greedy, right? Well, I'll reward him. I'll give him that for once. It's coming September. You gotta get rid of that stress trait. My wife can't do it. No one else can. I'm thinking about it. Oh, just had to pop my neck. I'm really thinking about declaring war against them just to take this county so they'll lose access to the Adriatic. Oh, wait, you can't. You have the non-aggression pact because that's my aunt, who is Poxman. Well, we'll probably know when the non-aggression pact will end. I'll get that notification. Hey, let's put a alcohol vent to Spotify. A large storm threatening the area this time of year. It's likely slow down on the research teams. They'll be fine. Keep looking. Excuse me. What did I get? Sack of grain again. I'm happy to announce that the latest trade deal went really well. I was able to make more profits than I expected, and it was all thanks to your teachings. Keep the money. I'll show you how you can invest it better. I'm a master trader, you know. You've got to be patient. And hope that you get a son. If you get another daughter, you disappoint this family. Razimus. Guards! Junius, Marshall. Oh, forfeited the office. And a merchant has managed to find out that the coins I minted are counterfeit. I'm being called a cheapskate. They do not contain the precious metals supposed to consist of. People might taunt to my face on those coins now. Things just don't go my way. Thinking about it. Well, he's a relatively old man. Just give him that position. He'll be fine. Rest. And have him banished. Take all the money. small mercenary garrison for that trade post. Really gotta protect that stuff. Don't forget to invest in that as well. That's my cousin. Now that's on the... Oh boy. Keep the name, because I don't often change names of bastard children. It's like, well then if that's the name, then that's the name they're gonna keep. Oh wow. The Wrath of the Patrician. As Serene Doge, I'm in a unique position to act against the Benessa family, my old enemies. Striking them directly might draw the ire of the other patrician families, whose continued favor is necessary to cement my dynasty's rule over the Republic. However, the Benessa still enjoy a lot of support from many quarters of Ragusa, but new and insidious ways of hurting them are now open to me with my current office. I managed to tarnish their family's name in standing through an intensive lobby campaign. Heed the words of the Serene Doge. Good job! Keep that name, Lucarus. I like that. Coordination ceremony for King Imran the Black of Bohemia. One more, please. Target to have helped merchant about a specific fur is for sale. I'm not an expert on furs, but I ask about this merchant his opinion. All of our just to discussion. She asserts that the specific fur is probably worth the money. I'll follow her recommendation. Yeah, bundle of furs. Yeah, there could be a possible revolt. I'm looking for ones that can lower revolters. Okay, linen shipment. What else? Grain. Should a peasant revolt explode, we can handle it. Anyways, let's go shopping. Lumber's what we're looking for. Now let's contact affiliated Artesians. Offer stone, wood, and silver to the glassmakers for tilted glass goods. Ah, here's what you can do with those. And now, I'm coming. Coming to your little ceremony. The unmoving sea. Almeric claimed that the tides in the Mediterranean Sea would split open at the arrival of his army, allowing his warriors to cross unscathed and march all the way to the Holy Land. Unfortunately, the Lord did not fulfill the promise to the young Crusader, and a large force of peasants and John languishes in Genoa, looking for a way to travel to Asia. Some of the less determined members of the Crusade have already lost their faith, but Almeric remains strong in his conviction, persuading new, hopeless recruits every day. Still have time to return home. This boy claims to hear the voice of Jesus, son of the Duke of Upper Lorraine. Oh boy. I guess this is what we get for going to Constantinople. The fur that Paula encouraged to buy, checked by the third party to ensure its quality. It appears that the fur is indeed of very good quality. With very few, if any, imperfections, she does not wait a second to brag about her nose for these things. It will fetch a good profit. Bishop Jan approached King Imran tonight to personally inform him how satisfied he is in the great amount of festivity to organize the company's coordination. Wanted to be sure that the king I'm around, as well as everyone within earshot, knew how welcome he feels as court, and he expects great things from him. Surely is an impressive ceremony. No doubt. Alright, 2 more gems. And a caravan's returned. Boy, that felt like an eternity and a half. Creative musical instruments. That's what we're looking for. Violin. And a box of jewelry. And ingots. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We'll get the, oh yeah, we already have the, well, just wait. I'm glad a bishop. And also excommunicated. Long live the king, I guess. Just don't get excommunicated. Alright, back in Ragusa. Send a musical instrument. We're trying to lower the revolt risk here. Contact affiliated Artesians. Look for it. Request a piece of personal jewelry using gold and a box of jewelry. We'll get something out of it. So where are we now? 78 out of 100. We still haven't found a resource in the domain. Just remembered. Carousing. Yeah, just have wife and children to come. And bishops can come too. Simply for the sake of it. I'm trying to get rid of my stress. My workers have found something in the province of Travaunia. It appears that the local terrain and resources could probably support a steel furnace. It would require a large payment up front. After a few years, it will pay itself several times over. Alternatively, that's why I'm going to keep searching. You know what? Steel furnace means we get steel trade goods. Enough with the searching. Get to work. Steel. That means steal and buy lumber or get the lumber via caravan. We get to make a lot of weapons. Either for my personal use or just, oh, let's make them and give it to someone who cares. Make it look like I'm a merchant of death or something. And she's become malnourished. Yeah, nun life's pretty hard, huh? That's why I put you there. Some men carefully bring me stained glasses and crates of glassware. Their works of art are impressive. 2 crates of glasswares. Okay, put one here. And, no glassware's here, so put that in the spot. Almost done. I could build more trade posts if I wanted to. Guildmaster Andre. The Trade League has requested that I check on their progress. I cannot help but notice that the construction zone is not progressing at an expected pace. I can offer you some construction materials to exchange of your assets, if you so desire. Oh hey, thank you. Forgot about the city for Travaunia. Well, actually, we can only build a temple, but... Okay, after the temple, then city. Deal. Or just build it in some other county. Or I could be a nice guy and just build it in Zeta and then give it to him. Not again. The Artesians have finished a piece of jewelry I requested. Its craftsmanship is more impressive than the ordinary jewelry sold in the market. I got a collar of pearls. Quality 1. This is for neckwear. Yep, I'm a man with a lot of jewels in me. Market. Try to look for some more lumber. Here it is. Military warehouse finished. We have a small investment, now we can make a large investment. Larger investment money that will make my family rich. It'll take 8 days. He's my pro precision. Oh yeah, he's a lot of things. But I would prefer to get rid of the Lord Mayor, because I would rather run Yadera myself. Since we found that resource in my domain. Are you sure? Oh no, they're still in progress. I see. Just give it a moment. Alright. Small piece coming right up. A large merchant caravan from distant lands have arrived at the gates of my stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with me with a strange accent to grant them shelter and from the elements from the night. Very well, let them in. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales me and the rest of my court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as I do not wish to prove a poor host, I order my servants to bring in a second serving. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists me on leaving a gift. My great hospitality. He shouts tense command in a foreign language, and the young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty, his newness shall be beyond reproach. Nagash. The eunuch. Okay. Yeah, I just noticed. That's why I was a bit distracted at the moment. Don't get me killed. Just get rid of these guys. Yeah, just tell them to get off my property. She got a pet cat. Oh, nice. Haven't got rid of stress. Definitely well on my way. Always happens. How old am I, by the way? 40 years old. Hey, I think I should write another book. Oh, what should I write? You know, I shall chronicle my family history, of course. You know, this house is getting better and better these days. All I could say is more lumber, if any. Or how about some linen? That's just for keeps. And I may have to, you know, do the opposite now. Next time we visit the market, start selling some gems. You got lots of gems. And all these lumbers that you could be making stuff out of this. Look for the goods. What's this card? Trade goods compromise, alright. Caravan present. Bingo. Okay, prepare the caravan. and have some mercenaries. Shall be sent to Gismonte in Corsica. Just one caravan, alright? Don't send another. We're trying to save up a bit of money here. And I was contemplating on war, but I waited, and this is what happens when you wait too long. Not to mention all the mercenaries they've hired. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think he thinks of me much, especially that crusade that I did. More lumber. The Wandering Wolf. I have not heard from Holo for a while now. Even if I were not going to market, she would be around to greet me nonetheless. She looked rather preoccupied lately. On my way, I checked the card and noticed something particular on my seat. It is a charm that Holo used to carry all the time. She finally answered the call of her home. She will be missed. She will be missed. So she's vanished without a trace, so she's gone back to her home. That's all I could say about that. I could have done more for her, but what can I do? I'm celibate. Oh yes, give it to the Ethiopian, the eunuch. He could be the new chancellor. Holo's charm. There it is. Its neck. This charm is worn by Holo, and she left it behind when she disappeared. It is a memento of her time with everyone. Hey, elf. Oh yeah, put that on. You know what? This collar of pearls, I'll give it to them. Cousin, here's another artifact. As if you got so much, as what we would say in modern terms, bling in you. We'll close this episode soon. The coasts of Achaia. Oh boy, that's still ongoing? After finally managed to book a passage to the Mediterranean Sea in order to reach the Holy Land, the Choran's Crusade has been forced to an unfortunate detour to Greece after their ships crashed on the coast of Achaia after a terrible storm. Reports from the army are scant, though there are rumors saying that many have started to doubt Almeric's leadership. And yet this unlikely horde of youths and peasants are still marching on towards Jerusalem. Perhaps the Lord does not wish them to reach the Holy Land. Apparently they got in a fight before. Yeah, they do have some supporters. Yeah, that's interesting. For once, let's sell something. Sell some gems. We need to start making some money again. And what do we do to sell that money? Send caravans off to other places still. Where do I get to... Okay, I can fight the carousing again. Got some more sacks of grain, which I'm sure I'm gonna use that soon. Oh, it hasn't expired. Okay. There it is. Wait until next one. Need a dire need of assets and have a lot of coins. Sure. The ragtag army of Almeric has reached Ragusa. Why'd you come here? As if the parade of dirty peasants and screeching children had already caused enough problems, their unlikely leaders are pressing an alliance to me, claiming that I should provide troops and armaments for his holy quest. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, then again, I'm a money man, so should I really do that? But lowers revolt risk, huh? But it would hurt my garrison size for at least 5 years. We sell them to slavery. Be nice with the missing peasants. Okay, fine. I'll grant you some of my men. I'll pledge some troops to join his crusade and protect the child during this perilous journey. I'll get some piety, but it would lower that revolt risk, but it'll hurt my garrison size. So, here you go. Now get out of here. Get the heck out of my republic. Silver ingots. Yeah, make a major investment of that. For once. Okay, last act, then we'll close this episode. Caravan is here. Hope you got some silk. Bingo! Yeah. And you got ivory. I didn't know that. Okay, let him keep the ingots. We'll get them soon through an investment. Steel ingots. Okay, that's cheaper. We'll take it. Ducal conquest for Imotsky. I can live with that. Alright, one more visit, and that's it. Oh, what am I selling them? Silver ingots. We're going to get some more ingots. And there's going to be much more to do for the next episode, which hopefully this will be the episode that I will forge a golden bloodline, and I'll be recognized as the greatest and wealthiest merchant to have ever lived. And that's why they call me Andre the Wealthy. So, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Fourth Crusade, the business, and the ongoing Children's Crusade, which will see its conclusion on the next episode. We'll see you then. Till then, so long for now.